Today has been one of my more challenging videos to shoot here in Bangkok, Thailand. Let me explain. The goal was rather simple, to show you the supercar parking in a lot of the high-end malls here and why they have it and why people use it. But I've run into some obstacles, so let's go and start at the beginning of the day. Today I've come to Central World, but I'm not here to show you the mall. I'm going to show you something that you might be surprised to see here. You see, the main reason I came here is because I wanted to go into the parking garage and show you something that I don't see in the US, but is very common here in Thailand, and that is reserved supercar parking. In order for you to understand why so many people drive supercars and park them here in the malls in Thailand, you have to understand that there's up to a 300% import duty on vehicles not made in Thailand. For instance, this Mercedes-Benz G-Wagon, which is only $139,000 in the US, will set you back 17.9 million baht here in Thailand, which is the equivalent of $507,000. Now, the G-Wagon was originally brought to market in 1979 as a military vehicle, but now it's available in this top-level form as the Brabus with over 800 horsepower. You see, the way it works here in Thailand is if you have an expensive car or a supercar, you get preferential treatment for parking when you come to the mall. You get a separate area right near the doors, and this is where people with very expensive cars usually park them. So unless you're buying a car from one of the manufacturers who has a plant here in Thailand, such as Toyota, Isuzu, Honda, Mitsubishi, etc., you're going to be paying anywhere from 200 to 300% import duty for any car that you bring into this country. And that's why you will see cars like this Ferrari 360 parked here. People will drive these cars, bring them to the mall to get preferential treatment. And while they're parked here, they can not only enjoy shopping, but they can get their cars serviced, cleaned, waxed, detailed, even get some protection film applied. If you have a supercar here and you have the funds, you can get pretty much anything done to it while you are shopping. This kind of a detail shop that you see here is in almost every high-end mall here throughout Bangkok, and you can get all these things done for your car while you're enjoying shopping for some high-end goods, or maybe a Rolex, or maybe for some lingerie or a suit. I've made my way over to Siam Paragon to the supercar parking here, and they definitely have a lot more supercars here than the other mall. Central World, Central Embassy, they weren't too happy me recording there, so I've moved here where the staff don't seem to care. Again, don't forget, these cars have a 200 to 300% markup if they are not made in Thailand. So some of these Lamborghinis and Porsches that are $200,000, $300,000, $600,000 in the US and Western countries are double and triple that price here because of those import duties. So it just blows my mind to see these cars here. And one of the reasons you see so many cars on this particular level is that if you have a supercar, you will get preferential parking treatment. And from my understanding, a lot of people that can afford to buy these cars buy them so they can get good parking spots. It does seem to be a bit of a waste on such beautiful cars to be used to just come to the mall, especially when you consider how bad the roads in Thailand are, and a typical Lamborghini or Ferrari just isn't suited here. You're probably better off with a nice SUV or one of these high-end black vans that somebody will drive you around in. Let's move over into some of the heavyweights. This is a Ferrari SF90 Stradale. In the US, this would cost you $512,000. Here in Thailand, it's 40.9 million, which is $1.158 million. Walking over here, we see a purple Huracan. Again, this car here costs 19.8 million baht, which is the equivalent of $561,000, or 3 times the price of this car in the US. Which would you take, the Ferrari or the Lamborghini? Let me know in the comments below. Over here, we've got a gorgeous Bentley Bentayga and a Bentley Flying Spur, each of which will set you back approximately $507,000 here in the country of Thailand. This row of Porsches is stunning. But look, even something like this basic blue 911 Carrera will set you back 12.5 million baht or $354,000 US. That is 3 times the price of this car in the US and most Western markets. However, this blue is absolutely stunning. Once we get into the convertibles or cars like this Targa Porsche, the price goes higher and higher. It all depends what you're looking for. A lot of these people, they have the money to spend and they enjoy their car cars, and they can get great parking spots here at the mall so they can go do their shopping. There's lots of other services available to them, and why not? Take advantage of it. I can't believe I found a Ferrari F8 Tributo. This is a 25.2 million bought car, which is $713,000, 3 times the price of this car in America. And here we have a Huracan STO in black, no less. Gorgeous car. This thing here will set you back 29.9 million baht, which is $846,000 US. Guys, I was just completely blown away here. There were so many wonderful cars in this parking garage. This was like attending a car show. I mean, I love car spotting, and I didn't expect to be able to do it in the parking lot of a shopping mall here in Bangkok. The overwhelming majority here is Porsches. They seem to be everywhere, whether it's a Panamera or a Cayman or a 911 Carrera, and even some of the more rare cars. Even like this Lamborghini Huracan SUV. Don't see many of these floating around, don't seem often in white, but I think it looks really good. Now let's go back and take a look at that Bentley Flying Spur. This thing is gigantic. I can't believe anyone would drive something this big in Bangkok. The yellow 911 convertible here really pops, and it's one of the more popular colors here in Thailand. Okay, I can hear the SF90 Stradale firing up. Let's go listen to it pull out. All right, guys, I've got one more place we can go to do some supercar spotting. Hopefully we can find something there. I actually had to go to 5 different malls today to try to make this video, and we're now at my final mall, which is EM Quartier, and it's not disappointing me. Look at this selection of Porsches. As I mentioned earlier, Porsches definitely seem to dominate the land here. Everything from this Cayman over here in yellow to this yellow 911 Carrera, such a nice selection. Many banana Porsches here in Thailand. I guess it's a very favorite color. However, this 718 Cayman GT4 RS, this thing is gorgeous. It will set you back 15.8 million baht, which is $447,000 US. It's $160,000 in America, so you are paying a huge premium for this car. There's got to be more than Porsches here. Oh look, finally, we've got another Bentley Bentayga sitting over here in black, a Porsche Macan. I think here we have a Porsche Cayenne, and yes, a black Range Rover, the first one I've seen today. Now next to this Range Rover is a Porsche Taycan. This is a hybrid car. I'm not really sure I'm digging the front end on these things. What do you guys think? Coming over here to the green Porsches, we've got a 718 Cayman, but this is a late 90s Porsche 996. And this thing with the gold BBS LM wheels, I've seen this rolling around Bangkok before. It's a gorgeous car. I love the setup. The Cayman again in this green, it's a little bit too bright for me. What do you guys think? What's your favorite color so far of all the cars that we've seen? And if you're thinking, hey, I'll just import a fun used car, well, Thailand banned the importation of used cars 4 years ago. I mean, look, even something like this Mustang GT in this mustard color, here in the country of Thailand, it will set you back about $115,000. Yes, for a mustard Mustang GT. Right next to it, we've got this Porsche Panamera with what I believe is a tech art body kit, which really pops on this car. However, look, we've got a Toyota MRS parked over here. You don't need to spend $1 million to have a fun car, but as a used car, it's going to carry a premium here. Guys, please don't forget to check out my other videos. Please make sure you take care of yourselves, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye.